Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, as you can see, we're already about 5 games away from rank 30, which isn't the best, but at least it gives me a good indication whether Charlie's going to be strong or not. I'm not too sure where we are on the leaderboards. We've been playing with Semantic, Dredge, KC, and also Big Batch. I'll put all of the links in the description. Well, we're 9th. It's not the end of the world. Still pretty close to the 1k. So let's jump right into it. All right, guys, jumping into the first game then. So far from our push with Charlie, it's been really plain sailing. I think I've lost maybe 2 games. I think 2 games maximum, maybe 3. Which just goes to show how strong she is. But I think the main thing with me is that I've just not even been like trying or concentrating half the time. I've just been spamming auto aim a lot of the times. Just goes to show how easy of a brawler she is to use in comparison to Chuck. Whilst Chuck is a really strong brawler, one of the best in the game, if not the best before Charlie. But he was more of a brawler that was good because of the cheese, especially in heist. You had to get a good setup. But with Charlie, you could just run at people, spam the green button. The green button is broken with her. Like, it doesn't really deal the most damage, of course, but it's just amazing for wasting ammo. It's just too good. Way too good. And of course the super, we already discussed this already. I felt like it was broken even on the hypercharged release challenge, but it's even more broken as I thought. It's probably the best super in the game. It is so strong. So my first thoughts overall, normally I wait till the end of the video, but I just think Charlie is like the best brawler in the game. I think hands down, I think she's the best brawler in the game right now. I know I've tried Brawl, but just from my experience, every single matchup has been pretty easy. I think the only matchup I might struggle with is throwers, of course, because I can't close the gap to them, but more often than not, you do have a counter to a thrower in your composition anyways. So yeah, I think she's fantastic. I've been using the gadget charge gear recently as well, the past few games, just because I've been realizing that the spiders are actually really good. It gives you, of course, that little bit of a tanky buff, because a lot of brawlers don't actually pierce through the spiders, so they get you a lot of pressure and you can just spam them relentlessly. It reminds me kind of like Rattled Hive in a way, where you just want to use your gadgets as quickly as possible. And of course, this Cordelius just constantly puts me in a shadow realm. I had that the previous game. Constantly, everyone was on me. Imagine a Cordelius and also a Charlie in the composition. I think that'll be one of the most toxic combinations you can make, by the way, because you have Charlie, who's removing you from the game. You have Cordelius, who's removing you from the game. So a lot to really think about. So we're just going to pop Otis into the cocoon there. And then, of course, we've got the spiders that just push back Piper as well. So it's been one of the longest games I think I've played all day. Like, it has not gone the distance, but 14 seconds left. All we need to do is hold on. I could just use my super here against one of them, and that just leaves them literally screwed. So that's going to be the first game here. Charlie seems very broken to me. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, jumping into the next game. We're actually up against Ye and Mari. We beat them once and lost against them once, so this is a bit of a grudge match. We want to make sure we're winning that one, of course, with Semantic and Dredge on our team as well. They won't want to be losing this one, so we're going to push the Shelly back here. We're managing to get a lot of pressure for now. We're going to use spiders to tank for us again here. Maybe a little bit of a waste, but should be able to pinch down the Shelly easily here. It's only got 1 gadget left. Have we used 3 gadgets already? This is what I mean. Like, I burn through gadgets so quickly. We're just going to use another one here to try and secure ourselves an early goal. But this should be an easy walk-in, I believe. Nice, okay. We get the lead, but the thing is, I haven't got any gadgets left, so I kind of don't really want to be going up against Charlie, because Charlie counters Charlie. I mean, it sounds stupid, but those spiders I cannot destroy easily. So we're going to walk into the Shelly here. We're going to be able to put her into the cocoon pretty easily. Dredge gets a nice kill onto Gie, and that should be the final kill right there and the game. So that's going to be a pretty easy game. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, jumping into the next game then. So I think like 3 or 4 games away from this rank 30. And then I'll be straight on to like Power League stream later on today, so make sure to check that out. And also doing a Power League guide tomorrow, so just kind of plug in a few things that I'll be up to in the next few hours. But we should just be able to pass this over to Dredge, and I'll be an easy walk-in. So the reason why I say Charlie is so broken, because it's just so easy to tell how strong she is straight away. You know, other brawlers, I'd say like Maisie. I'm trying to think of other brawlers top of my head, or Willow, or other brawlers like you feel like they're not terrible, but they're not exactly OP. Like, it was a little bit of a struggle to push them in a sense, but with Charlie, I've not really had a tough matchup at all. I'm just running at people, and all it takes is for that first super, and then it just gets so easy. You hit it so easily as well. I've been connecting supers onto pretty much everyone, even at max range. The super is pretty easy to hit as well, so I just think everything about it is really fun and really strong. I just think minimum, literally minimum A tier. I think personally, just from my push right now, that she could easily be an S tier and maybe even the best brawler in the game. That's how I feel about this brawler right now and how easy it has been to push. But again, I haven't tried her in like Power League. I've not tried it on other game modes outside of Brawl Balls, so I'm not 100% sure on it. But just from first glance, is pretty easy. So I couldn't even score an open goal there, but you just see how easy it is just to walk into everyone. I didn't even need to get a kill. The cocoon just carries me easily. Let's hop into the next one. All right guys, jumping into the next game, and so we've got a Rico, Cole, and I think a Mortis on our team. Of course, this brawler counts as Mortis once I get my super. Another brawler that counts as Mortis. Am I surprised? No, not so ever. We're going to be able to get a team up pretty easily. So of course it looks a little bit easier because I'm playing with Drake and Semantic, by the way, like two of the best players in the world. So of course looking a little bit easier, but I was playing with Bolognese for literally all the push until 950. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I know Bolognese is watching this. I'm not saying you're bad, but of course you're not Drake or Semantic. So just goes to show whether I'm playing with a pro or I'm playing with a noob like Bolognese, it's just easy, right? So that's going to be another win. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, so jumping into the second to last game here, hopefully we're facing off against Margot, who's a decent player, and I think he's streaming right now, so we don't want to be losing this one either. But of course, our spiders are going to be countering the likes of B and Charlie pretty easily, so we just want to be spamming them as quickly as possible, and we should be able to score here. So Drake, he's going to be able to walk this one in, and that's going to be the first goal right there. So if you're wondering on what brawlers counter Charlie, I honestly can't think of one. Like tanks, she completely shuts down. Any single shot brawler, she shuts down. Any kind of mid-range brawler, she can like 2 or 3 tap pretty quickly, and she has insane range. So I'm really struggling to find a single counter to this brawler. Like seriously, guys, I know eventually I'll find one, but to begin with, it's been pretty hard. So we're going to try and pass this up to Drake, and that might be a goal right here. That's going to be some beautiful chemistry. We just haven't lost it, have we? Like that British synergy, it's just pretty easy. So that's going to be another game. We're literally one game away now. It's been so close. Let's jump into the final one. All right, guys, jumping into the final game here for rank 30. And I know a lot of people probably want me to push to rank 35. I know, a bit of a waste of time in my opinion. At least we still get to see how strong she really is. You don't really need that much time to, to show how good a brawler is. That I didn't expect Pearl to just shred me there. That was a bit of an oversight. Okay, let's not get too complacent here. Let's try and focus up and not lose and not tilt. Okay, I don't know why I just walked straight into that spike super, but the thing is I can probably kill my shots around and get rid of his spike. So hopefully the pinch with Semantic is going to secure the kill. Nice, Drake. He's playing fantastically so far, and now he's got the stunt in position. And there's nothing stopping that. Yeah, Sandy broken as well. Rico on this map is disgusting. Semantic has been popping off every game as well. And now just literally one more goal away from securing the rank 30. So Spike with the hypercharge. That is a disgusting hypercharge. Like the mythic gear on that super is just so dumb sometimes. With Drake again in position. He's going to pop his gadget, and that's going to be another goal. I'm not even having to showcase how strong Charlie is, honestly. It is just too easy. So a lot of times I've not really done too much, but trust me, Charlie, absolutely insane. We get the rank 30 pretty easily. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the double upload. Of course, I didn't upload for 2 days. And check out my stream. You know, Drake is already gone, but that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to check out Semantic and Drake in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.